All right, I'm ready. You're ready. Everybody's ready. Let's get this started. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, uh, Lego said this piece here wouldn't come in for 7 to 8 weeks. It came in 2 weeks. So, but I have two separate ones on two separate shipments because apparently when I thought I didn't order it, I did, and I just didn't have an email confirmation. So when I ordered it again, I got two. So, but we're going to finish up this car here. Got to take this 911 piece off and put this actual black nugget on here. Actually, I think they call it a gold ingot. What's up, Kevin? And welcome in, Trail. Congrats on getting first. Alex for getting second. Book for getting third. And thank you, Book, for the resub. 24 months. Woo! Been back at it for 24 months straight now. What the heck? I'm missing that piece now. I thought I felt a piece fall off the other day, but then I couldn't find it. Now I don't know what piece it was. I'll find it later. But I got that nugget, ingot, whatever. I got this ingot on here. But now we're missing a piece right here. I couldn't figure out which piece it was that I felt pop off. So I just assumed it was nothing. But we'll get that fixed. But I'm doing good, Kevin. How are you? Hopefully you're doing good. I know you had some technical issues with your computer. Welcome in, Devin. Thank you for doing a bed check. Making sure everybody's here, ready for the Tuca movie. So this is what we're going to be working on today and however long it takes us to finish it. This piece right here, though, is the first 3D printed Lego. So that's going to be interesting to check out. That looks like book one. What is this? That's book two. We have choo-choo tracks. Imagine that, we're building a train. We're going to be building... Oh, look at the little crane. Little excavator. Looks like a little helicopter and a little sailboat. That's neat. We'll be building those first before we get to the train. Move our train book over here. Book, book five. Bag five. Wow. We know talkie today. Yeah, it's wrapped up like a little gift. Favorite part about the Tuca movie is when he struggles to find a piece. You ain't lying. Going stir crazy, planned on no lifting, a couple of games, and now boop, no lifting, no lifting. Ah, it's the 3D piece, 3D printed piece. That's cool. All the wheels actually. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. What does that do? Oh, it pushes up the steam. Okay, cool. It come out of the smokestack up there. There it is. It went come up and then goes back down. That's cool. Bag 3. Bag 2. We got more choo-choo track. More choo-choo track. Wow, that was a lot of choo-choo track. So I think it's supposed to go around the Christmas tree that the book is building. That's bag 6. And bag 4. Alright, so 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We got bag 1 right here. Ah, itchy. Open bag 1. We're about to. All aboard. You're hereby invited to a winter adventure aboard the LEGO Holiday Express train. Departing from the LEGO North Pole, this classic frosty blue steam locomotive and train brings important passengers and precious parcels to any destination you can imagine. The engineer guarantees the train will reach every stop on time, while the conductor is thrilled to assist travelers and maybe serve a hot beverage. Ooh, I like a hot beverage. The winter holidays always feel a little warmer when you are with someone you love. That's why we've made it easy for you to share the building experience. The traveling minifigure companions here, you can invite your favorite holiday traveler along for the ride, grab a booklet each, and embark on a creative journey together. I'm going to do it both. I'm not sharing. Sharon's not caring. Wait, Sharon. Not caring is not sharing. What's up, Mac Builds? How you doing? Welcome in, my fellow resident veteran. Hopefully everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I was supposed to stream Monday after Thanksgiving. What happened? Oh, we had some bad weather. So I was not able to stream the Monday after Thanksgiving because I actually had to go into work, which then turned out to be a big nothing sandwich. So I could have stayed home and streamed anyway. But that's all right. I got a little bit of extra time built up. So when I went to the doctor's office on Friday for my checkup, I didn't have to take any sick time or personal time. So that's cool. Tuca the conductor. No, Tuca's not the conductor. Anyway, so Thanksgiving was great. We made it up to Nebraska to visit our friends. We did what's called a Thanksmas kind of deal. We had Thanksgiving and Christmas on the same day there, so Thanksmas. The fun part was the day that we decided to leave. I opened up the window and our car was covered in about 3 inches of snow. So before we could even leave, I had to get all the snow off the car, and then we had to pack up, and then we drove. I think max I got up to was 45 miles an hour going down the interstate until we hit the Missouri state line, and then it kind of cleared up, stopped snowing, stopped sleeting, and just turned to rain. And then we were able to just blast off on home after that. How do MREs taste like? Well, depends on the MRE. There are good MREs and there's bad MREs. Not a problem, Mac. And they've also changed since I've retired. They have different ones now. My favorite when I was in was the they taste good here. I'm sorry. uh, I mean, like I said, it depends on which ones you get. My favorites when I was in was the jambalaya, uh, the chili mac, and uh, the scrambled eggs for the breakfast one. Those were my three favorite. As far as like items inside, I preferred the jalapeno cheese spread over the regular cheese spread or the peanut butter. Um, a little sick, happy Monday, and yuck MREs. Welcome in, Rosie. Thank you for the 27 months of tier 1 sub. Hopefully you get to feeling a little bit better. I definitely preferred the, what was it, sesame seed pound cake that they had over the crackers. The crackers were really nasty. And then some of the MREs had Skittles, some had M&Ms. All of them had the little chiclet pack of gum. And they had a little bottle of Tabasco sauce to make the food taste better. But from what I understand, they don't have the Tabasco sauce in the MREs anymore. You can buy them on. I'm pretty sure you can buy them off of Amazon as well. We actually have them here at our local military installation at the commissary. If you want to buy them from and check them out, and you have a military ID, you can go to a military installation and purchase them from the commissary. I view MREs like I view ramen. That's broke food. Doesn't really taste all that great, but it'll keep you alive. Be here. However, against, I don't want to say popular belief because I don't think it's popular, but whatever you do, do not, I repeat, do not drink the heater water. That's just nasty. There was a, I think it was an army private that, she did a little thing where she's like, "Oh, when you're done, using the water to heat up your MRE, you can then put that water into a bowl and warm up ramen or cook ramen." I'm like, "Oh, no, 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 no," because you don't need to be drinking that nasty water. There's a chemical process in there. Yeah, no, 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 no. Don't be drinking the MRE heater water. But hey, if common sense was common, everybody would have it. That's why I say that I don't call it common sense anymore. I just call it sense. You ain't got no sense because it ain't common. Started building the Lego Minerals collection set. Cool. There's that Lego person, and here's this Lego person. They're gonna be waiting on the train on the bench. If common sense was common, there would be no need for Darwin. Exactly. What was it? Was it Bill Engvall and his "Here's your sign"? On the back of a shampoo bottle it says "Rinse, lather, repeat." There's some idiot still in the shower because it doesn't say "Dry your hair, try to get tomorrow," man. Or on the tube of Preparation H, it says, "Do not eat this." Somebody wrote him a letter. The Dear Preparation H. I ate this whole dang tube. I still got these hemorrhoids. But man, my mouth's so small, I can't even eat a jelly bean anymore. But I can whistle really good. You have the mineral collection as well? Sweet. Hey, Abba. Yeah, it says for internal use. I mean, external use. Waterloo. No, let's not try and get it confused here. It's for external use only. Not for internal use. Not for no ingestion required. It's a topical cream. Well, I guess if they don't have any sense, they're not going to know what topical means either. It means it goes on the skin where it gets the hose again. My friend's husband used to rub it all over his waist and then wrap it in saran wrap before. Yeah, that's a very common use of Preparation H in the military to shrink your waist a couple of inches so you can pass your PT test because you're a fatty like me. Waterloo. Wanted to Waterloo. Knowing nothing to be with you. Oh, what do I have for snacky time? Oh, I still have some beef taco country archer beef sticks. Jeez Louise, a 60-inch waist. Holy crap. I don't think there's enough Preparation H to get you down into standards if you got a 60-inch waist. The Naruto grind. What is that? Oh, anime. Okay. But back to your original question of how do MREs taste or what do they taste like? Um, I guarantee they don't taste what they say that they taste like on the package. So if it does say jambalaya, it's not going to taste like jambalaya. At least not even jambalaya that you're going to get from like a store or a restaurant or even make yourself. But it doesn't taste horrible. So it's not something you got to choke down. You'll actually be able to semi enjoy it and eat it. He did lose weight at some point, but he barely made it. Measuring for it before we PCS, he was on that. What was it? The Fat Boy Pro? Yeah, the Fat Boy Pro. I was on the Fat Boy program a couple times. Devin is playing and watching the Tuca movie. Gonna buy a smart TV. Here's broke The backlight broken. Oh. Yeah, I'm sitting here chatting with y'all, and we got some sad, sappy song going on. I done had my fill of sad, sappy earlier today when I was on my way home. Had some Conway Twitty, and that's my job. He was on it the whole 4 years, y'all, with it. Wow. Well, that was also back when the military was trying to keep people in because we were at war. So they would put you on the Fat Boy program, and you would stay on the Fat Boy program till you got out, basically, because they needed bodies. Now they don't need bodies; they're just kicking people out left and right. You know, for being transgender or coming out saying that they're gay or lesbian or what have you. I don't care. I'm sure I fought side by side with many, many people who were either gay or lesbian or what have you. And we had no problems. We all have our mission. We all know what we're supposed to do. All right, let's see here. Spark TV is not very smart, so we have to use a fire stick now. Yeah. He's not very liked in his shop as he was shuffled off to do inventory of buildings they were remodeling and then empty them. They were just trying to finish out his tour and send him back to the States. Yeah, that'll happen. I wasn't that bad as far as Fat Boy program stuff. Um, but I was on the Fat Boy program a couple of times. My last PT test, I just did squeak under the waist measurement. Um, I think for me, the waist measurement was 44 on my last PT test, and I got like a 43.5. Like 44 was failing, and I had a 43.5. So. And then, what was it? So that was in March of 24. So I was supposed to do another PT test in September of 24. No, not 24. 22. I was supposed to do another PT test in September of 22, and I had applied for retirement on 1 August of 22, and I got approved for retirement like a week before I was supposed to take my PT test, and I was like, nope, not taking it. Can't make me. I'm approved for retirement. Not doing it. Because there was no way I was going to pass that one. Because at that point, I'd been on a can't do crap profile since 19, and I had put on some weight. There was no way I was going to pass my PT test in September. So I'm not even going to try. I got my orders saying I'm going to retire. You can't make me do a PT test now. Because honestly, what are they going to do if I fail my PT test when I have retirement orders? They're going to tell me that I need to work out more and retest in 3 months. That's just going to take up more of their time to retest me. And of course, I've got orders to retire, so I'm not going to be motivated to do it. So it's just like, well, he's got retirement orders. Who cares anymore? He was also a hoarder, so let's just say the dumpsters were not very full when he was done emptying buildings. No, his house was. I imagine he was probably over his weight limit for PCSing. For those that don't know, PCS is permanent change of station. You're moving from one base to another. There's also a thing called a PCA, permanent change of assignment. So that's where you stay at the location that you're at, you just move to a different unit on that base. So a PCS, let's say they went from Ramstein Air Force Base, or Ramstein Air Base, my bad, to Andrews Air Force Base. That'd be a permanent change of station. A permanent change of assignment would be going from like the medical squadron at Ramstein Air Base to like the comm squadron or something like that. You're just changing units. All is lost again. On the plus, if we needed something, we asked him first. He was a very organized hoarder. I think that was the only thing that kept his wife sane. So he was the organized hoarder, or his wife just organized the hoarding for him? He was forced to keep it organized. Okay. I know some people who acquired some equipment that was going into a dumpster. No sense in it going to a landfill and cluttering up a landfill when it can be utilized. We PCA'd from one squadron to another at Davis Moffen, and then PCS'd a year later to Germany. Wow, really? They PCS'd you a year after a PCA? Interesting. They had lots of cabinets and drawers stacked on top of drawers. It was meant to start. She made him do it. What's funny is when I was in the Fat Boy program, I went and I had to go see a dietitian so we could talk about all the foods and stuff that I was eating that were horrible for my body, and that I needed to clean up so I could lose weight. And my dietitian at the end of it went, "Well, there's nothing I can do for you. You're already doing everything." He goes, "Limit what you eat." I'm like, "Well, that's probably where we're going wrong." Because even if it's a good thing, too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And let's face it, I love food. Don't you dare. Oh, yeah, yeah. They were late giving you an order. Hey, you know what? When we left, was it Virginia? We got orders like a week before we were PCSing. So we ended up getting a trailer from ABF and a couple of friends, and we just threw all of our crap into a trailer. Below, way down below, way down below, way down below. Eat all the food, you only live once. That's true. However, I think you only die once. You live every day, though. Heaven knows we belong way down below. But so my doctor's appointment last week, um, my doc was happy that my A1C had gone down 1.5 points since March, and but she still wasn't too happy with my current cholesterol. But they didn't do labs for my cholesterol, so I had to go back today and do labs for my cholesterol so she can get a baseline of where we're starting at, and then she put me on some cholesterol meds. And then she also put me on Trulicity, I think it is. It's supposed to help with my diabetes and with my cholesterol, along with the cholesterol drug that she gave me. So basically, all these medications are supposed to work together and help me live a longer, healthier life, I guess. As long as I mind my P's and my Q's. Tell you what, though, the holiday season is the worst time to have labs drawn because there's a lot of food, and I love food. You gonna eat all that? That's the big joke at work. Better eat your food because Tuca over there, he'll eat it. Ah, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Did you just say better eat your poop? Oh, What in the world? No, nobody said anything about poo. Said get in there. Oh, food. Oh yeah. Better eat your food, cause Tuca will. Gonna mute me to make a call. All right, fine. Be that way. Hopefully, it's a good phone call. For the glory. Yeah, the big joke is uh, I eat so fast that most of the time the rest of my colleagues they still like half their plate left. And so the big joke is, you gonna eat all that? That's just nasty. Eating. Ooh, ew. I'd have to unfollow me if I ate poo. That's right. I'd unfollow myself. There's our little excavator. There's our little sailboat. Our little helicopter. And I guess our little town or something. They're straight I'd have booked to get you assist if that was the case. Hope I didn't miss too much making a doctor's appointment. Well, as far as I know, you didn't miss too much, but Alex might say otherwise. Meow 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 meow. There we go. Smoke goes up and down. The first 3D printed Lego. Pretty neat. Don't look like missed much in chat. No, just Alex thinking that I said poo instead of food. That's a lot of leftover parts. Look at all these leftover parts. Feel like missed something, but everything's together, so into the spare bin you go. And this was, yeah, there's nothing else that has a big stick like this. So I don't know why this is a big old piece. Or that just says the same thing it said earlier. Oh, I didn't see this earlier. So highlights to spot the miniature blue train, which is this thing right here, is the first 3D printed piece included in a LEGO retail set while still maintaining the high standards of quality and safety of the LEGO system in play. Have you traveled with us before? Perhaps you enjoyed fun vacations with the 10254 winter holiday train, which I believe I have that one over here somewhere. From 2016. The train is not all that moves on the tracks. Watch the smokestacks and the polar bear when the train puffs along the rails. What? The polar bear is going to move too? That's cool. Yeah, the other one, the Christmas tree, rotates around. Of the tiger. Set them right there while they wait on the Chooty Choo. Couple little display pieces. There we go. All right. Bag numero dos. That's an old song. I went and saw this band in concert, and they played this song back in '07. I think it was '07. Been a long time. That is not the piece I was looking for. Most pretentious thing. Me. Nope, not a golden nugget. We just need a flat piece. There it is. Right before I hopped on stream here, my son came in saying that he had just finished his semester test for one of his classes and he got 100% on the semester test. Like, woohoo! Hopefully everybody's gotten their Christmas shopping done or they're close to getting their Christmas shopping done because we just have what, 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks before Christmas. Do I wanna make you move? Waiting for stuff to be delivered? So that means you're done with shopping, you're just waiting on it to be delivered. Is that correct? Sweet, sweet. Don't get paid till the 19th. Gross. I got paid last week. We don't get paid till next Thursday. Supposed to finally get the ribbon for the tree today. Keep getting delayed messages for stuff. It's ticking you off. That sucks. Uh, Saturday, Book and I went and put up the decorations in our yard. We have a dozen blow ups. Some relatively big ones too. We have like I want to say it's a 7 foot. It might be a 6 foot Christmas tree. That's an inflatable. Then there's a 7 foot snowman. Then there's a snowman family. It's got the dad, the mom, the child, and the baby. I think that one's like 4 feet tall, but like 6 feet long. Then we have Santa Claus and his reindeer in a VW bus. That sucker's like 4 or 5 feet tall and then like 6 feet long too. That sucker's huge. I put a picture in my Discord in the random photos section. I think Book has a picture in her Discord as well. Did I miss us? I did miss us putting the engineer. I think that's an engineer. Together. Only when I stop to think about it, I hate everything about you. Hmm. Lego down, Lego down. Supposed to finally get the ribbon for the tree today. I keep getting delayed message. Oh, I already read that one. Oh. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Hey, everything about you. Oh, yeah. Why do you love me? For those that are fans of the game Satisfactory, the Fixmas event has started. Book loves it. The whole reason she got into Satisfactory last year was because Ada and her snarkiness when it comes to Fixmas. Ada hates Fixmas because it makes the Pioneer less efficient. The heck? Are you kidding me, Lego? You didn't think that all the way through, did you? So it will not. Can I get it to? There, see this gray one here? It's higher up because they didn't trim enough of this piece here off for it to fit over these two triangle pieces. So watch this. It pops up on one side. So if you push it down, it pops up on the other side. Push it down together, it pops up again. Because it doesn't quite fit over those two triangles in there. That's going to be fun. It works in a simulation, not so much in real life. But I'm sure we'll get some pieces to snap over it to hold it down. All right, so it looks like we're going to have ads coming in here in a few minutes, couple minutes. We also have a Pokespawn incoming, so get your quick balls ready. So the ads, during the ad break, I will not be building. However, if you are subscribed, you won't get ads. But that's not me trying to get you to subscribe, because like I said, I'm not going to be building during the ad break. So you're not going to miss anything. You might miss a little bit of banter back and forth between me and the audience. But as far as the build is concerned, you're not going to miss any of that. Video games, it's a slightly different issue because sometimes you can't just pause a video game. So you might miss some stuff in the video game, but especially like ATS, if I start doing the beer and steer on Saturdays for the Christmas event, you might miss some content there. That's not to get you to subscribe. It's just the way it is. But we do one block of ads for 3 minutes each hour to get rid of pre-rolls. Now it won't even stay up. That way when people log in to see my stream, they immediately get to see the Tuca instead of ads. But take your time to get you a drink of water, get you a snack, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do some self-care. And then we'll be back after the 3-minute block of ads. I'm not going to build. I swear I'm not. I will grab pieces for the next couple of steps, but I'm not going to build. Once the ad starts anyway. We're going to use little laser blaster guns as means to get up into the train, little handles. And there's the ad block. So there's that. The next step is going to be 2 of these and 2 of these. Let's see here. Now a verse from our collective tale in the land of bricks and trains. Rosie's AFK. Alex hears strange refrains. Pokemon spawn. A Slurpuff in sight. Tuca's ball, not quite right. Oracle 2 escapes the fray. Ads will roll, then back to play. Delivery delays, a ribbon's plight. Chat's active for PokePay delight. Stay tuned, folks, for more brick building night. Well, it's daytime, Frosty, not nighttime. Then that, 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 and looks like that. That's that one. That. These two. That. And this one. For these, 1, 2, 3, 4. For these, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whoa! Legos go flying everywhere. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 30 seconds left, so I won't worry about trying to do another step. Gathering those pieces up for it. All right, looks like we are back from ads. So welcome back, everybody. We want to finish up this step here. Hopefully everybody was able to take care of their needs. Oh, nope, that's not where that goes. Just so you know, Lego, this doesn't help the issue. Missed. Okay, so maybe it does help the issue if I'd have freaking done it right. I'm not on the news. There ain't that like. Great emotional support animals in the video I just sent you. Enjoy it. Emotional support animals like baby otters. Those are wonderful support emotional support animals. Skeletons. Do, 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 do. In the rear view. They're the actor that plays Hawkeye's animals. All right. Face, we're on you. Flesh and bone. Wars and I don't know if anybody in here is a college football fan or not, but uh, seeing the college football playoff uh, selection show, I don't know how in the world Alabama got in. They've not played great football as of late. Their offense has basically been non-existent. Much like, well, I mean, Oklahoma, they only had, I think, one or two losses, whereas Bama had three. Now, granted, Bama did play a 13th game, so I think they went 10-3. But still, now I'm not advocating that Notre Dame should be in. I just don't know if Bama should be. But this is what we wanted when we wanted to get rid of the BCS. So who knows? Maybe Bama will come out on top. Tell you what, though, if they get blown out in the first round, if they got blown out in the SEC championship game, woo! Definitely be a lot of people crying foul if they got in there and laid a big old goose egg. I'm interested though to see um, how Ole Miss does. Because I think there's something written in Lane Kiffin's contract that LSU will pay for his if the if Ole Miss wins the national championship, LSU will pay the bonus or whatever that Lane Kiffin would have got had he been coaching Ole Miss instead. Some funky crap that the governor of Louisiana came up with in order to try and get Lane Kiffin to come to LSU. Wasn't a smart contract clause, but you know, hey, it's pay to win. I was actually surprised that Penn State fired their head coach. But I guess every program has different expectations. I mean, the program I root for, we'd be happy with 9 and 10 win seasons every year, with the occasional ability to get into the college football playoff and maybe make a little noise there. I know it's a bit far out, but for us, it's not looking like we're going to get a snow white Christmas, but we might have an icy New Year. Depending upon which weather model you look at. There's a good chance that there'll be a polar vortex that comes down right around the week ending in Christmas and beginning with the New Year. Which could bring snow, ice, stuff like that. Get your quick balls ready. Got a Pokemon incoming. Now, this is like 3, almost 4 weeks away, so a lot can change. That wonderful vortex. uh, I've gone to a couple of different briefings with the National Weather Service, and there's zero confidence right now in what the forecasts are putting out there because they are so far out and so much can change. Because I didn't realize this, but a lot of our weather also depends on what's happening in the Himalayas. Matter of fact, so there could be some funky stuff that happens in the Himalayas that changes a weather pattern that then affects us, and then what we thought we were going to get, we no longer get. And of course, the guy that was given the briefing before we had actually uh, went in to talk about it, we were sitting there chit chatting, and I'd made mention to him that this year is another La Nina. So this is the second year of La Nina. Um, and while La Nina typically means warmer than average temperatures for the winter, it doesn't mean that you're going to be warmer the entire time. It just means that the average temperature of December, January, and February is going to be slightly above normal. Can you have a week or two in that 3 month period where temperatures are, way lower than normal? Sure. It's just that the average is going to be above normal. And I made mention to them that the last 2 times that we've had 2 consecutive years of La Nina, our state has been hit with large amounts of snow and some ice. And so before he went up there and started briefing, he went back and looked at historical documentation, and sure enough, I was right. And as he was giving his brief, he made mention of what I had told him, and that at this current point in time, the polar vortex looks to be doing the exact thing that I said would happen. So, but like I said, that's still like 4 weeks out. Still might not happen, but in the past it has, especially the last 2 times. My weatherman's not too happy with me. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not wanting that to happen because that means I got to be at work. I don't get to enjoy it. I gotta go run our department's emergency operations center and send out strike teams to clear the roads. But I no longer work for the Division of Emergency Management, so I don't have to do like all the stuff for the state, such as like finding water for places that have their water pipes have frozen and stuff. That's not part of my job anymore. I deal strictly with just the roads. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's not right. How'd they screw that up? Or did I screw up somewhere? No way. Oh. Missed this step down here. Don't know. Didn't just live. Don't. So it's not that Lego was dumb and didn't account for that. It's I'm a dummy and didn't freaking follow instructions. I skipped a step. Oh no, didn't just live alone. I was a you were proud. Didn't just live alone. Get those, get those, get those. That. Hey, it fits a whole heck of a lot better when you do it right. Who'd have thunk? Hey, look, and it's all flush like it's supposed to be. This way, the step that I'm currently on will actually line up correctly. What a concept. My bad, Lego. If I followed instructions, that wouldn't have happened. And they're blaming you because I'm an idiot. Sure, I'm not the first. Probably won't be the last. These two. These two. Oh, pop the back. Ah! Oh, it's like a little. I'm trying to figure out what this was. It's like a little travel mug. That's a little sippy hole there so you can sip your coffee. Isn't that neat? And I go, man, this is a weird piece. I finally looked at it and I was like, oh shit, a coffee mug, well, a tumbler. There we go. Yeah, Pokespawn incoming for those playing the Pokemon games. So get your quick balls ready. I don't think it comes with the power kit to motorize this, but it can be motorized. Nines in the back. Right back. Check. All right, on the bag tree. Oh, we have a naughty person in chat. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Interesting name though. They are Resilient Newsstand Drop and Fly. They dropped in and they flew right back out, that's for sure. Eyes in the back. Eyes in the back. Doesn't hurt at all. Doesn't mean a thing. Knew that I could feel this way. I do need that one. I need this. We're not making two of these, right? Okay. This one now. Then this one. And then we gotta do it again. Right? Maybe what I need was the last thing I wanted. You're alone in a room, saying alone. In every chance plans, can dream. Alright, where? There it is. That's weird, but okay. I do need that for that stuff. Ah, get alone in a room. Tell me it was the last thing I wanted. Get alone in a room. I don't know why. I'm just suddenly feel confused about what I'm doing here. Um, 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 um. Young, took me into the city, see the marching band. There's that one. We gotta do it again. All right. Need that one. And hey, now you stay over there. We'll carry on. All right, we got. Oh, never mind. Just a reminder to be active in chat every 15 minutes if you want your Pokecoin. Two, three, and four. Carry on, we'll carry on. I need that. Yeah. And that's one. And those two. I need this. Two of these little black dots here. Another gear. There's one. Hey now, don't be rude. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm thinking that instead of the smoke going up and down, I think it's going to be the smoke stack. because that right there. I'm pretty sure this is going to sit over it like this, and this rotates and makes it go up and down. Pokespawn incoming. Run away. Oh, excuse me. Wait, wait, wait. Cancel, babe. Wait. Do I have a magnet ball? Magnet. No. What about a fastball? Pay the price for your betrayal. Your betrayal. I caught it. So yesterday for dinner we had bacon cheeseburger soup. It was delicious. That's also what I had for lunch today. And what I intend to have for lunch tomorrow. Price your betrayal. I'm gonna do two of these. So there's that. Those two. Those two. And those two. Man, I got the Yannis. Told the wife earlier that felt all of a sudden drained. There we go. Ah. Oh, not that. That. Two of these. Then I need another one. Misery. Need this one. Oh, that's for step 6. Let's not skip a step again. I need this. And I saw it just a minute ago. There it is. Then I need that. The late night, don't miss you at all. You do. When it hurt, you miss the misery. Alright, and then we need. Don't miss you, I miss the misery. Oh. Oh. There's that. And we'll add these. Then it's gonna fit on here. That's right. Yep. The smokestack itself. It's not the smoke, it's the smokestack that moves up and down. Three. And the drug in me is you. You see. Right? Over, searching for my love in all the wrong places. Cause all my life I've fucked up and I can't deny. Doing my best to get it together, together, together. Woo! Once I told you a million times, live like this forever, ever, ever. Woo! Baby, please cut me some slack. You know what I mean? I am my worst enemy. And fucked up and I can't deny. Best to get it together, together, together. Woo! It's forever, forever. Woo! All my life, fucked up and I can't deny. Together, together. Woo! Forever, forever. Woo! Get it together, together, together. Woo! Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen. My demon. We'll just this way. I don't like that the bell's on that side, but whatever. One of the same. If I become Pokemon incoming. There is a Heracross that is loose in chat. Effective balls are net balls and mock balls. And it looks like we have ads coming here in about a minute. We do one block of ads. It's 3 minutes long. We do that once per hour to minimize the disruption to our stream. And it stops the pre-roll ads so that when people come into the stream, they see me instead of ads. During this 3 minute break, I will not be building any Legos. So don't feel like you have to subscribe in order to see content. That is not what I'm here for. I do this for fun. But if you would like to subscribe, please, by all means, go ahead. Additionally, during that 3 minute break, please take time to get up, stretch your legs, get you a drink, get you a snack, maybe use the restroom. And then at the end of the 3 minutes, we'll all reconvene right back here and we'll continue with the build. For the times that I don't take a break, I will sit here and I will gather up the pieces for the next few steps. I won't be building, but I'll be gathering up the pieces, make it go a little bit quicker. During video games, I don't always get the chance to pause the video game in order to take that 3 minute break, so you may miss that if you're not subscribed, but the days that I stream video games are few and far between. So there's that spiel. But thank you for being here and supporting me. Oh, we got ads, so he's down. I'm actually going to go take a break real quick. I'll be right back. Half the world's geysers, probably in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Oh, never mind. Yellowstone National Park has 500 geysers? Holy crap. That's crazy. That's half of the world's geysers all right there. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hopefully everybody got a chance to stretch their legs, take care of some personal needs. Could have my cup out and got me some more drink, but I didn't realize it was that low. Went and checked on the fire in our wood burning stove. Yesterday it was blowing and going so good that our air conditioner actually kicked on. So that was interesting. But the wood that we're burning right now is from the black cherry tree that broke during one of book streams. I think it was earlier this year. And that sucker smells good. I did not realize how good black cherry smelled. Burned. Yep. Flip this around. Come on. Flip around here. I'll do this one this time first. The inside one instead of the outside one. Um, all right, and then let's see. We need to do some more. Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say I don't have any more flowers. There we go. Peach without the charm. Oh. Come on. Get. There we go. Now rotate. No, not that far. Jeez Louise. All right. Got all that. Looks like time to make the cab. on. Feeling like I'm hellbound. Hellbound. All right, let's put our engineer in here before we put the cab on. Feeling like I'm hellbound. Hell. There we go. There's our Holiday Express, not Orient Express. Make sure we got that clear. It's Holiday Express. Like I said, I really wish the bell was in the front, but that's where they have the light there. All right, let's see if we can't get bag number 4 done. I got found headed for a meltdown. Using my thoughts with reality. That should be enough track for this and the tender. Slide this over here. We'll grab bag 4. Ooh, excuse me. Feeling like I'm I'll never be affected. I don't belong here. Feel like it's too late, never too late. I said it'll be alright. Get out of there. It's not too late. Oh, that's not where that goes. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. Go right there where you belong. Black versions of that. You say you want to enjoy. Stay on there. Be alright. Hear you say you want to be trying. Not too late. Not too late. Hey. I need to build 2 of these, so I need 4 of these, 2 of these. You nothing. Those 2. Those 2. These 2. Use you, car. Nobody asked for your opinion. I can't stick studs to studs. I gotta stick studs into holes. Lego don't fit too good together if you put studs to studs. Come on. What are you doing? Hey, Oh, oh. God bless America. Come on. Out here on planet Zero, there's like no tomorrow. Feeling do better days, so they say, but I don't think so. Now putting these little berries on here reminds me of the mistletoe and stuff. And at work, we have a couple of trees with mistletoe on them. I did not realize that mistletoe is a parasite. So here we are, us crazy humans, dangling this parasite over our head to try and get somebody to kiss us. If that ain't a little bit of foreshadowing. Come over and kiss me. I got a parasite hanging over me. I think I'll pass. Honestly, never thought too much about mistletoe. I thought it was one of those like little fake kind of holiday gimmick things. Hey! Yes, we do love parasites. What's up, Carrot? How are you? How was the rest of your stream? Two better days, or so they say, but I don't think so. Alright, we're gonna hook this up. Stream was good. Awesome. Glad to hear it. There we go. That didn't take long to build, so I guess we're going to do another one. I thought it actually would have taken us to the 3 hour mark, but it did not. So bag 5. At this rate, we might as well just go ahead and finish the entire thing because there's only 6 bags. No sense in leaving one bag for the next stream. So it looks like we'll be running a little over today. So I got a new set over Black Friday. I think I did. I got the crane. What did we pick up at the Lego store? Oh yeah, I got the F1 garage at the Lego store there in Nebraska. It was on sale. But looking back on it, probably should have got the rig. It's retiring soon. But I wanted the garage. I think there was something about one of the gifts with purchase or whatever. Would have been it worked out better or something if I'd gotten the big rig, but I mean it still all worked out. But Kara, I didn't get to ask you, how was your Thanksgiving? Never meant to be so cold. Come on, where's the piece I'm looking for? There it is. I found it, I found it. Did a couple weeks early with the in-laws and then just worked the actual day. I thought I saw you streaming, but then I was like, nah. Alright, get your quick balls ready for those playing the Pokemon. We got one inbound. So you went to the in-laws. Did you go to your parents too, or no? Basic ball and fastballs for the Lapuni rabbit Pokemon. I don't think I have any more basics. Nope. What about fastballs? Nope. Guess we're doing great balls. Me, look in your eyes, be, be your everything. You tell me something, babe. Oh. Timer ball reminder. Build one thing, and then we set that down to build something else. Then we set that down, and we're building something else. Yeah. Awesome. Let go. Something thought in mind. You make it in a way. To throw it away. I'm lying there. Can't let go. So keep the thought in mind. Walking away. Hey, throw it away. Oh, I'm sitting here looking for 3 of these. No, it's number 3. I only need 1 of them. Golly. Man, they gypped me too. Are you walking away? No one, may you throw it away. Hey, you kind of mindset, and it's helping no one to throw it away. Big games. Up. Bling 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 bling. Yeah, yeah. All right. Ooh, I didn't catch it. I apologize. There we go. I just saw. There it is. I just had it. Masterpiece. Made a my mistake. So how do I go? I know not how that's going to work, but I followed instructions. For reals this time. Let's see here. We need. Oh, it's in my hand. I was like, where did that piece go? Fantasy has a archery tournament this weekend, so we're gonna go to that. We just don't know what time she's shooting. See how she's improving. Maybe I have it too. Oops, it doesn't go around in a circle. I don't know how it's gonna work. We'll figure it out though, I guess. Let me on. No, 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 no. All right, we have Pokemon incoming. Get your quick balls ready for those playing the Pokemon game. We got a Bibarel, which is a beaver type Pokemon. Basic balls and net balls. I know I don't have a basic ball. No sense in trying. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Come to a legend. Oh, excuse me. I'm building a polar bear, something that gives people nightmares. Icarus. Come on. Not that one. That one. Now we use the. Oh, that one went flying. Next Monday, I won't be able to stream again because I have to go to a work event. They're calling it a award ceremony and fellowship. So we're gonna have Christmas dinner after we do a dog and pony show. This goes this way. We need this. Two of these. Elephants come, they can bow to our brethren. In a cage, parade them to the lion. Yeah. Oh, needed one. Oops. There we go. Lined up nice and pretty. About to take a break on the next ad break. Go. Now we gotta build this. Got 2 more of these. Get 2 more of these done up. These will go right here. Look, it's falling off the desk here. Okay. I feel like it doesn't move quite right. That's all it's supposed to do. Maybe, I don't know. We stuck around for you. All right, we got ads starting in a little bit. It's a 3-minute block of ads that we do once per hour to minimize the disruptions to the stream and to get rid of pre-rolls. This way, when people come into the channel, they see me instead of ads. If you are subscribed, you do not get ads. That is not a ploy to get you to subscribe. If you would like to subscribe, that is much appreciated. But during the ads, we do not build Lego. In fact, in this time, I will also take a break. Typically, though, I will sit here and I will gather up pieces for the next step, just to kind of keep the stream moving along. When I play video games, that might not always be possible. So that's where the subscriptions would come in. But fear not, if you don't subscribe, you won't be missing any of the build. Oh, come on. Big fat gorilla fingers. Oh. Have to face the weight of my mistakes. Again. Timer ball for those needing a magneton. Hurry up. There we go. What the? So his head goes up, he rings his little bell, and his arms move. Alright. That is ad break time. I'll be right back as well. All right. Oh, that took a little bit longer than anticipated. All right, so we finished up bag 5, so now it's time for putting this on and getting out bag 6. Yep. That doesn't like that at all. Ugh. All right, last bag. I kind of expected this to take 2 streams, but I ain't gonna leave 1 bag for a second stream. All right. And we'll have the conductor. Gonna be the one taking all the tickets for all the riders. The engineer just shovels the coal and controls the speed of the train. Suffocate. Come to Suffocate City. Whoa. Whoa. We're getting to build our conductor. I don't know about other places, but here in America, at least with the Union Pacific Railroad, they still use conductors and engineers as the titles, but their jobs are vastly different than what they used to be. Well, engineer not so much. The the conductor is basically like a co-pilot at the Union Pacific Railroad. Um, he helps the engineer write down track warrants and stuff from dispatch. And what a track warrant is, it's basically permission to be on your current rail. So if you don't get a track warrant for the next section of rail, you're not supposed to be on it. He also helps monitor for red signals so the engineer knows, when to stop, because a red signal means that there's a train on the portion of track ahead of you. And as we all know, trains don't stop on a dime, so it's not like you're running along and all of a sudden there's a red signal letting you know that there's a train ahead. Um, 2 sections. Yes, it is a polar bear. Um, 2 sections of track prior to coming up on the other train, the signal turns to yellow to let you know you need to start slowing down. And then the next one is the signal is a red over yellow to let you know you need to stop before the next signal, which is going to be a red over red. Because if you bust that signal, you can be fired. So, and it's not just the engineer that gets fired; it's also the conductor. So, kind of in the conductor's best interest to help out the engineer to make sure that they don't miss anything. There's a Gumi in chat for those playing the Pokemon game. The most effective balls are fantasy balls, feather balls, and nest balls. Do I have any of those? Oh, I have a nest ball. Sweet. Come on, where's this piece at? Oh, there it is, underneath my book. Don't believe the rumors. Hate you. All right. Hey, I caught it. Woo! There's those four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medic. Balls are padded. There's that. This, two of these, that, and that. Warm. Our wood burning stove made it so warm in the house yesterday that the AC kicked on. I wanted to be just like you. I only knew then what I know now. We had a little lantern and a couple of coffee mugs in the center of the cart. Thank you. But I know now. Know now. Only knew then what I know. better me than you. Tired of it. It's better me than you. Ah. Oh, excuse me, that gum. Hey now. Yeah, Rosie, I don't know if you saw it before we went on break, but um, the polar bear rings a little bell in his hand there, and his head goes up and down. But it, I think it needs more weight on it because let's like I back it up here, and it just wants to pop up off the track, or if I come forward, just drags the wheels. So it needs more weight on it to make the wheels actually turn. Get the polar bear's head to go up and down. The cool idea. I just don't think it was properly thought out. Maybe. I don't think so. I mean, I got to put probably about 2 to 3 pounds of weight on here just to get it to do that. So I don't know. I don't think a 6 ounce weight for Pinewood Derby is going to cut it. It might. But I don't want to glue it to the bottom either because that'll reduce the value of the Lego set. One, two, three. I can only count to 4. It'd be funny if that's the next song. All right, I need 2 of these red ones, 4 of these brown ones. Or that's not, we need 6 glass pieces. All right. Need that. 2 of these. 2 of these. Like I said, I need 1 of these, 2 of these, and then 2 of those. And then they turn around at the end and go, oh, by the way, times that by 2. So no, I needed 2 of the 2 of every. Well, I need double of everything that you wanted. Dang. All right. This time I need these 2. 4 of these. There's 2, 3, and 4. I need 4 of these. 1, 2, 4. This time it told me I needed all these pieces and to do a times 2. Last set of instructions were just a couple of a-holes. That's what they were. Dag nabbit. There is a Purloin in the chat for those playing the Pokemon game. Effective ball is the Night Ball. I have one of those. I do not. I need 4 of these guns here. I'll turn them into lanterns. These 4 pieces here. 2, 3, and 4. Then we just stick them all in these holes. La 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 la, freedom. I don't know which way is front, which way is back at this point. I don't spin this thing all around. Seems pretty symmetrical though, so I don't think it really matters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs cultivate and plant this. Hold your breath and count to 10. Just count to 10. Get rain. Get a witness. No reward. Be a casualty. Cut the code. These 2. Hey, I caught it. Woo! Cut the code. Victory. Oh, we're gonna put a bow on top. That's cute. There's those 4 there. Those 4 there. those four there. I was wondering what all these red pieces over here were for, and I turned the page and it's a bow! Alright. Before we get going too far here, we gotta get these going. That one. Alright, and then we'll put these onto the square here. These go here. This goes. Okay, so I screwed something up somewhere. Alright, so let's take these off. Alright. Start this over here. Alright, so I got that one going there, yep. Then this one here, yep. Then that one there, yep. That one there, okay. So on this square, I got that one there, yep. That one there, yep. That one. That one. Now in theory, these should all match up. There we go, yeah, they all match up now. Woohoo! Look at that little bow! So cute. We wrapped our caboose in a bow. I don't hate you. Oh wow, the caboose is open. That's gonna be a cold ride for those in the caboose. Oh come on, get on the track. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Chudy Choo is done. And you can buy these pieces right here to power it up. Put the conductor here on the back of the choo choo. This way he can give the engineer instructions for backing up. Oh, and this tells you how to take it apart so you can put the powered components in. Yay! Welcome in, Buck. They thread it through the little thing there. Take up some of the slack. Cool. Oh. Alrighty, Reedy Roo. Well, there we have it. What we'll do is we'll bring this camera down a little bit. So you get a side view of our Chudy Chew here. Oh no! Smoke fell. Oh. How did I have this? There we go. There we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. That'll do it for us today. Let's find somebody to raid into. Who did we raid into last time? It's been a couple weeks. Oh, let's see here. It is. I like the little bow on top. That was a nice little touch. I should go and raid somebody else, but I'm just going to raid GH. I like GH. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today. We got the Holiday Express train done up. Unfortunately, like I said, I won't be able to stream next Monday because I have a work event I have to go to. It's our little Christmas party / awards banquet, dog and pony show, whatever you want to call it. So I'll be at that next Monday. And then I'll be back on the 22nd, right before Christmas. We'll figure out what we're going to build between now and then. I'll probably put a poll up in my Discord to decide what we're going to build next. But until then, y'all have a good week. Have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all either in my next stream or in somebody else's. Also, if you are struggling with your mental health, make sure you dial 988. And if you're in the U.S., and if you're a veteran, it's option number 1. Bye.